Joshua Cruz here. So it occurred to me, I've never quite talked about what's the difference between positive and negative symptoms. Now, for those who have mental illness like schizophrenia, you probably know what they are. Even if you don't know exactly why it's called, one's called positive, one's called negative. You know which category, what symptoms fall into. For those who do not know, there are typically positive and negative symptoms. I will use schizophrenia as an example, which is what I have. Positive symptoms are, to make a long story short, what's added to human behavior. Take hallucinations, auditory or visual, extremely disorganized, chaotic thoughts. Anything that adds something to normal human behavior would fall underneath positive. Negative means something is taken away. Take lack of facial and vocal expressiveness, lack of emotions. Things of that nature are negative because they are subtracting from the normal human experience. Now, why is this important? This is important because you have to understand what a person goes through. Take someone with a severe case of schizophrenia, extremely bad. They might have, as the most recognizable problems they face, hallucinations, hearing voices, paranoid thoughts. Things of that nature might be their worst problems. However, problems that still must be taken care of, in addition to that, as well as for people who have less severe cases, would be the negative symptoms, like lack of emotion, low motivation, apathy, a flat almost aspect to their nature because of that lack of emotion. Now, various mental illnesses can have positive and negative symptoms. There are too many for me to just name off, but using schizophrenia, I hope it is easier to understand what positive and negative mean. Someone who is doing fairly well for the most part, like myself, does not really have positive symptoms to complain about. They're low, they're there, but I don't hear voices right now. I don't see things that aren't there. However, negative symptoms are in abundance for me. So, even though I am doing better, and really am quite lucky in how things went for me with my diagnosis and treatment, I am not completely better because of those negative symptoms. So someone who is doing extremely well, for example, may still suffer from symptoms you cannot see. Those symptoms are probably the hardest to help and the hardest to recognize, but it's important because those might be the ones they are suffering the most from at the time. That's all for now. If you like any of the videos I make, click the like button and subscribe. Feel free to comment, and thank you for watching. Enjoy.